It was dark all around me, till I finally found the entrance.
Okay.
As I walked in, holding my sacrifice for the ghosts, I found a suitable area. I placed the animal on the ground and took out my sword. I felt kind of bad for the poor thing, with his innocent eyes. Drew out my sword, and with all my might, I stabbed it. It took a couple tries, but I got it, eventually.
Isn't Odysseus just great?
I kind of just sat there, really bored, waiting for something.
It shouldn't take that long. No. Angelina did what? Really? Oh my God.
He's not just tall and handsome, but he's clever too. We shouldn't just send him on his way and hurry him along. We should listen to this great story he has to tell us. We are blessed to have Odysseus in our presence. Right, Alcinous?
You're right, my queen. As you can see, our guest really wants to return home. We should persuade him to stay another night, so at least I can give him a gift, right?
If I could stay here all year and get gifts from you every day, I would gladly obey.
Odysseus, we don't know if you're a pretender or a cheater, but there's something that assures me that you're a really good person. Tell us, when you were in the underworld, did you see any heroes that perished in Troy? I could listen to your stories all night.
King Alcinous, there's a time for stories, and there's a time for sleeping. But your wish is my command, so I will continue my story to the underworld. I finally got an idea to attract Tiresias.
Into the blood stand! Dang it.
My idea didn't work, so I thought of another one.
Tiresias, it's Odysseus. I need you to come to the Day of Blood stand. Immediately. I repeat, immediately come to the freaking blood stand. Over.
I'm coming!
So there, the man I was looking for came up to me. It was Tiresias.
Oh God.
Odysseus, what are you doing here in the underworld, this sad place for the spirits of the dead? Ah, you have blood. Let me drink and let me tell your future. Ah, you're here to know how to get back home, am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me see your future.
What was that?
I was calling the future, alright? As I was saying, noble son Odysseus, your trip home will be difficult. You will have to defeat Neptune. He is still major, huge grudge against you for blinding his son.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty all you. Alright. Okay, so after you defeat him, you will go to Thyreneus Island, where the sheep and cattle belong to the sun. The sun, he sees and hears everything. So you must only think of getting home and not harm the flocks. And then you go home.
That's it?
Then I will go home.
And strong, son.
Sorry.
But if you harm the flocks and not think of getting home, your ship and your crew will get destroyed. Yes.
What? My crew and ship will be destroyed?
Look, kid, I don't make the rule, just tell them.
That's not fair.
If you can't have the heat, they can't have the kitchen.
What?
As I was saying again, if you harm the flocks and not think of getting home, your ship and crew will get destroyed, and you will only survive and return home in a bad field, where disturbing people will devour your things.
Thank you for all of your help, but I have one more question. I see my mother over there, but she won't drink the blood, and she doesn't remember me.
Let me tell you something. This goes for every ghost. You must let them drink the blood, and they will talk to you.
Okay. All right. Thank you for all your help.
No problem. And I have to go and get my Kelsey jobs.
Okay.
It was great seeing Mother. She really updated me on what's going on back at home. As she left, a crowd of ghosts came up to me. All were wives and daughters of famous men. I saw Triude, daughter of Salomonius, Antiope, daughter of Asopus, Alcmena, wife of Amphitryon, and much more.
Who killed you, man? What happened? How'd you die? Was it Neptune? Like I got...
Neptune didn't kill me. Not even my own enemies. It was my own wife.
What?
Yo, you know what gets this, right? Yeah, he invited me over for dinner one night, so I go over, and when I'm there, I get butchered to death. Butchered, right? So I'm on the ground bleeding to death when my wife comes up and I'm about to stab her. I have a knife in my pocket. I was about to stab her and she slipped right like a snake. Can you believe that?
Oh my God. That is cruel and wrong. Why would she do such a thing? I don't get it.
I know, right, dude? Just do me a favor. Don't trust your wife. Don't trust your wife. I know, Penelope might seem like a nice lady. I don't think she'd do anything, but just in case, don't trust her. Hey, one day you might end up here in the underworld, so, just saying.
Okay. I'll be sure to do that.
Oh, Odysseus, do you know where my son Aretas is? Is he in Pylos or in Sparta?
How am I supposed to know? I've been focusing on getting home. I'm not his freaking babysitter.
Alright, no need to get so defensive. God.
Sorry. Jerk. Never liked that guy anyway.
After I saw Agamemnon, I saw many other great men, like Achilles, Patroclus, Antilochus, Ajax, Minos, and even the mighty Hercules. I decided to stay where I was to see more noble ghosts, but then thousands of ghosts crowded around me making disturbing sounds. I got scared because I knew the awful monster Gorgon would come out. So then I ran away. I needed to live and return home.
Tell me the duck story.
Bum bum bum, ba-dum ba-dum.
He's tall and handsome, but he's clever too. We shouldn't just hurry him and send him away. We should listen to this great story.
The man said no, but just
We must
so
all
late.
be
But it's
blessed.
cold and it's fresh and it's all homemade.
Odysseus.
Can I get you a glass?
Right?
The duck said, I'll pass.
You'd say my name.
What do you think of him?
Waddle, waddle. So the very next day,
Noble son Odysseus.
when the duck walked up to
What's that all about?
the stand and he said,
I was calling the future.
in the sand, hey,
All right.
I said yesterday, why not give it a try?
Really wants to head home, but we must persuade him to stay another night.
I'm getting on nothing else. Damn.
If you're a pretender or a cheater, there's so many people that make up ridiculous stories nowadays.
When the duck walked up to the lemon,
I'm coming.
got any grapes? The man said, look, this is getting old. I mean,
We heard you. I the sun.
why not give it a go? The duck said, how about no?
You must not harm the flocks and only think of getting home. When you said water, right?
You look great.
I know. I haven't looked better.
You look perfect. What's so funny about...
You're right, my queen. As you can see, our guest really wants to return home. We should persuade him to stay another night, so at least I can give him a gift, right?
Noble son Odysseus, you will have to defeat Neptune. Damn it!
He's stuck, so don't get too close. The duck said, adios. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-dum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man, run in the stand. Hey, bum, bum, bum. Got any glue? What? Got any glue? No, why would I? Oh, then one more question for you. he started to smile. He started to laugh. He laughed for a while. He said, "Come on, Duck, let's walk to the store. I'll buy you some grapes, so you won't have to ask anymore." So they walked to the store, and the man bought some grapes. He gave one to the duck, and the duck said, "No thanks. But you know what sounds good? It would make my day. Do you think this store? Do you think this store? Do you think this store has any lemonade?" Then he waddled away.